Good afternoon and welcome to the Maryland High School 2024 State Baseball Tournament. Today's MPSSAA Class 3 Regional First Round Contest will be coming to you from Comet Park in Catonsville, Maryland. Today will feature the Franklin Indians out of Reisterstown, Maryland, ranked 7th in the region, against the homestanding Catonsville Comets, ranked number 2 in the region. Your regional standings feature your Towson Generals holding the number 1 seed with a 14-win and 2-loss record. Catonsville comes in second at 11-5. Overlea will be the 3rd seed, 10 wins, 5 losses. The Delaney Lions hold down the 4th spot at a record of 11-6. Your Lansdowne Vikings come in 5th at a record of 6-12. Milford Mill Academy, the Millers will be in the 6th seed at 4-8. And the 7th seed will go to the Franklin Indians at 4-12. Your Franklin Indians are much better on the field than their record shows. They've had a lot of tough losses, as this is a young and energetic team, and they come to play. They faced Catonsville twice this year, losing at home 11-3 early in the spring, and just recently played the Comets at Comet Park, losing in extra innings in a tight one, 9-8. These young kids will bring it today to the Comets. Catonsville will feature an 11-5 record. Their record should be somewhere between 13-3 or 14-2 if it wasn't for some challenges that created additional one-loss games throughout the year. The Comets are going to come to play led by senior and junior captains, and they're going to be focused for this young Indian team. The state tournament features 64 spots where 47 will be taken up. These teams will work out of the region to try to get to those final 8 spots to line in for the quarterfinals, to build to the semifinals, and the championship to be played later on. Let's look at the corner bracket where the Comets are in. Towson is number 1 with a bye. They're in game number 9. Delaney against Lansdowne. They will play against Towson with the winner. Overlea will play in game 11 against Milford Mill. Catonsville will play in game 12 against Franklin and will play the winner of Overlea Milford Mill. Patterson gets a bye with a top law record there. They will play the winner of Digital Harbor High School and Aberdeen in game 14. Baltimore City College will be in game 15 against Bel Air, and game 16, Baltimore Polytech against Edgewood. The Franklin Indians will be featured today with a record of 4-12, coached by Chuck Snee, Michael Herr, and Sergeant Bull. Top leaders for the Indians include team leader in average Spencer Longwood at 364. Number 17, Longwood, also holds the RBI lead with 14 for the team. Team OBP leader, Seth Wright, number 12 at 500. Franklin is also led by slugging percentage with Andy Guzman at 535. Team lead in hits goes to Ryan Hartman, currently number 11, has 17. And the team lead in stolen bases, Andy Guzman with 14. The Catonsville Comets will be coached by Eric Warm, Jeremy Manone, Rod Cameron, and Scott Shepard here today. Comet team leaders, well, this tops card from 1982 will tell you all about it, as it's a senior, and a junior on the mix with Dean, Bolster, and Myler. Let's look at some of the leaders. Team leader in average, hitting the ball and spraying it all over the park. It's Logan Myler, hitting .460 on the year, top average for the Comets. Team leader in RBIs, it's Tommy Bolster, senior captain, playing center field and pitching, is driving in runners left and right all this year. The big fella can hit it, driving them around the park. Total hits leader, it's your captain out there on short, holding down the defense. It's Harrison Dean, 27 hits this year. Balls line to line, Dean can stroke it. If you're looking for your slugging percentage leader, it's your transfer over from Mount St. Joe. It is Colin Big Play Hood, hitting .693, wearing the chain and saying, I can drive him. Team leader and the captain behind the plate, holding down the staff with 11 runners thrown out. It's Dan Lauer, everybody. He's been on fire behind the plate. Coming in with your RBI, stolen base, all over leader, it's Tommy Bolster again. 11 swipes this year. Speed kills when Bolster's on the bags. Comets are driving the ball all over with Logan Myler once again coming in, leading the team in on-base percentage. He's been hit more times than anybody on the team. Walks, hit by pitch, or driving them in. He makes it happen. Let's take it now down to the field and get some live action as we're just minutes away from first pitch. Welcome into live to the field, everybody. State playoff game here. We're excited to be. It is a windy and chilly day here at Comet Park. Clouds overlying, rain is in the forecast. and the boys are trying to get this game in quicker than they can. As you see right now, live action as Franklin is finishing their final warm-ups in the field, get themselves ready. We'll say a quick hello to everybody in the chat. 25 of you in here already. We're going to have a big game today. Welcome into Surf Bum John, first in here. MR Peanut is in the house. Good, we got Peanut here. Mike Beachman is here. Awesome. Genie 525. Dave Stragan, welcome in. Thank you for being here today. Debbie Bernfeld, hello. She'll be giving you statistics for the pitchers throughout the game. Quilek, good to see you. Daniel Barry, hello. Welcome in. Gloria Thibodeau, welcome in. Good to see you. Always supporting the channel. Rachel Castro, hello. Welcome in. Great to see you here. Dropping down. Jason Thibodeau, Team Thibodeau is here, everybody. That's a good thing. Big supporters to the channel. Show scoreboard is in the house. I can get the numbers up on the board. Thank you, Paul, for being here. Paul will be covering that throughout the game here. I just need to get it up on the screen here real quick. And then we'll finish saying hello to everybody in here. There we go. Scoreboard's up on the board. We're ready to go there. I hope you guys appreciated the opening montage, giving you a little information and feedback on the game. Quilek, good to see you. Welcome in. Sean Urban, hello. Urban Family Adventures. Check out Sean Urban, everybody. Big supporter of the channel and a broadcasting partner for football. Sean Urban of Urban Family Adventures. We are sitting at 3:47. Due to the fact of the weather, I was concerned we may start early, so we bumped up the start time by just a few minutes to get things rolling here. I'm excited and looking forward to what this game's going to bring. Weather could be a condition. Winds are circling right now, coming in from left to right. Let's take a look at the full rosters for each team today that we're going to be going. Franklin has a record of 4-12, coached by Chuck Snee. Average for the team at 274, on-base percentage 406, slugging percentage as a team 353. 125 Ks and 524 bats. That's a 24% strikeout ratio. Their fielding percentage is at 858 with 66 errors on the year. Roster will go as follows. Number 1, Bryce Allen will be there. Number 2, Matt Guzman. Number 3, Andy Guzman. Andy hitting 326. Number 4, Ben Bradenberg hitting 143. Number 5, Vincent Rawlings, no average in 11 games. Number 6, Tyler Weinstein, no average in 1 game. Number 8, Matt Goodman hitting 385 in 6 games played. Number 9, Michael Alejandro Diaz, he played big in the last game, hitting 250 in 7 games. Guys, you can't hit into this fence. We're live right now. You can't. Sorry about that, everybody back there. Number 10, Ben Dutzendorf, hitting 179 on the year. Number 11, Ryan Hartman, hitting 354. He leads the team in hits with 17. Number 12, Seth Wright, hitting 356. Number 16, Nicholas Lee, hitting 333 in 5 games. Number 17, Spencer Logwood, hitting 364, leading the team in average and RBIs. Logwood has been a monster for this team. And number 24, Jacob Wise. Players to watch on this team. Bryce Allen, number 1, leading the team in walks. Number 3, Andy Guzman, leading the team in stolen bases. Number 11, Ryan Hartman, leading in hits. Number 17, Logwood. Spencer, leading the team in average and RBIs. On the bump today will be Ben Dutzendorf. He threw a great game against the Comets last game. Really did a good action. Let's look at the Comets for you. 11-5, coached by Eric Warm. Team average hitting 329 on the year. On-base percentage at 407. Slugging percentage at 440 for the team. 96 strikeouts and 569 at-bats. 17% strikeout ratio. That is down drastically from the first quarter of the year. Fielding percentage is 907. The Comets have remained steadily above 900 this year. 39 total errors on the year. Comets roster, let's go down and take a look at it. Number 1, Logan Myler hitting 460 on the year. Number 2, Harrison Dean, 435. Number 3, Colin Hood, 436. Number 4, Rory Reinhardt, 506 games, or 6 plate appearances, 10 games played. Number 5, Blake Kolarek at 207. Number 6, Preston McDevitt in 250 in 3 games played. Number 7, Jaden Cazillo looking for his first hit of the year in 5 games played. Number 8, Devin Manhayan hitting 375. Number 9, Rowan Walchek hitting 200. Number 11, Matt Roseboom, no average on the year. Number 12, Adam Steffen hitting 255. Number 13, Braden Goodwin hitting 297. 14, Jack Kearney hitting 100. Number 15, Gunnar Gemmel hitting 222. Number 17, Dan Lauer hitting 392. Dominic Landricina, number 18, is no average on the year. He's played in 2 games. Braden Bates, number 19, been really solid on the mound, hitting 400 for the year in 5 games and 10 plate appearances. Cody Schwartz hitting 333 in 3 games played. Senior Tommy Bolster hitting 278. Number 23, Billy Armenis hitting 156. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody coming in because I know the chat was bumping here. Welcome into the Curtis family. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here today. Dave Stragan's here. Molly's here, I believe. I see Dave saying hi to Molly. Hello to Molly. I think we've got everybody. I have a little bit of challenge with the screen today just because it's a high sky. I'll do my best to work through that and keep up on it as we go through. Appreciate everybody being here today. Let's talk about Comet players to watch, everybody. Comet players to watch. Logan Myler leading the team in average, leading the team in walks, leading the team in runs scored, and also the unfriendly category of hit by pitch. Welcome into Zach the Potato. Harrison Dean leading the team in plate appearances, leading the team in hits. Player to watch for the Comets. Adam Steffen, one of the senior leaders in the outfield with his cannon rocket arm. Tommy Bolster, player to watch, stolen base leader and team RBI leader. Check him out as well. On the mound for the Comets today will be the model of consistency for the Comets this year. Matt Roseboom will be leading off. So going to be a lot of talent in the field today, and we hope that you'll enjoy it and have some fun. We're 7 minutes away from official game time here. Welcome into Alex Miller. Thank you for joining. If I missed anybody else along the way, I apologize again. I have a heavy glare today on this screen, and I can't put up the umbrella because of the winds, says I don't want that to go. I did talk with Catonsville's coach before the game, and Catonsville's coach said, hey, they got to play a clean game. He feels they didn't play a fully clean game the last time they played this team. He knows they're young, athletic, and talented, and they're going to come to play. They ran the Comets all the way to extra innings just to get through last game, so he is fully prepared on what they're doing. Comets getting ready to get things going here. The umpires are coming out and talking with the coaches. Going to get the ground rules knocked out in this opening round of state tournament action here today. And again, welcome into everybody from all over the globe. We'll do that little thing later when we check where everybody's from because the players love to see that. Stanley Sachs, welcome in. Make sure you're hitting the like today. Of all days, this is a state tournament game. We got 28 likes on the board, 30 people watching. We'd like to load that up and get as many likes on that board as we can. If you're new to us, watching for the first time, finding us due to a YouTube search or maybe a family member or somebody told you, help us out and hit that subscribe today as we'll keep doing it. I've seen both rosters. We'll cover them in just a minute. Harrison Dean was a late addition. He was about to be an early scratch due to he's been sick most of the week, but he came out, he did his workout, and he told the coach he's good to go. So Dean will be back in the lineup for the Comets here as they get ready to play. Comets are out there on the left-hand side getting loose. A lot of the infielders are out there getting extra work. Landracina and Kalarick actually Landracina and McDevitt are hitting balls to the fielders, and Kalarick is out playing catch with some of the starters. We've got everybody taking their prep work to get ready. I see the starting pitchers down in the bullpen, both of them for both teams, getting themselves together and getting prepared for the start of this game. I'd imagine it's going to be a quick start once these umpires get done this with the looming weather. If you look out over the right field trees, those trees in right field, you can see the darker sky. And again, they are calling for weather today here in Baltimore, so we will do our best to work through that. We'll cover lineups, official lineups, and defensive positions in just a few minutes. Hang tight, everybody. It's almost game time. We'll be right back here in just a couple minutes on the Comet Baseball Network. We're excited. It's going to be a good one here today. Comets need to get things going early and get on the board.
You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
All right, live look in, back in on the field. They're just about done with these ground rules. I see both coaches have exchanged the lineups. We're sitting here working on stuff. I've got senior captain Dan Lauer here next to me. Dan, what are you looking for out of Rose Bloom today? Throwing strikes. Throwing strikes. That's a key thing. Key thing. Need our defense to step up. He says they're going to be behind it. Like what I hear. Good luck to you, Dan. Dan Lauer, everybody. Giving a little insight here before the game. Both coaches are done. They're pulling their teams together, which means the Comets are about to take the field. Welcome in. There's Monorail Molly. Everybody thought you were in here earlier, Jen, because people were putting your logo into the chat. So there she is officially. And Sebastian the Crab is coming in from a soccer field, which is fake football. That's what I heard, at least. And since Sebastian can't get to me, I can say that right now. Get away with it. Franklin has pulled their team. Franklin has pulled their team together. The Indians are over there getting themselves prepared. Their coach is going over things. Chuck Snee has pulled his team together. Comets are yelling and screaming. They're ready to take the field. They're taking their way out. The outfield looks like it's going to be Stefan, Bolster, and Ben Hayen. The infield will be Hood. Hood over at third. It'll be Dean at short, Myler at second, Armenis at first, Rosebloom on the hill, and Lauer behind the plate. As soon as we get the official lineup coming over from Franklin, we'll give you that top lineup. But it looks to be like your typical studs for Franklin. The Guzman brothers will be up there near the top with Bryce Allen and several other teammates ready to get this party going. Again, this young Franklin team is a solid squad. They are going to come to play today. It's tough to beat a team 3 times in a year. Coaches brought that to my attention for Catonsville before we started here today. If you're coming in for the first time, say hello in the chat. Let us know what team you're cheering for, where you're watching from, all that kind of good stuff. And the members have the emojis available to them. You can use them at any time you want. Hit them up, and have fun with those emojis. Zippity-doo Doug in the house. What's up, Doug? How are you, sir? Good to see you. Rosebloom finishing up his warm-ups. Umpire counting down the pitches for the starter. We're minutes away from live action in the state tournament for the 3A. There's games going on all over the state of Maryland in this division today. If the Comets are lucky enough to succeed and make it through to the next round, we will have updated standings on those brackets when we do. I'll also make sure that my moderators for the next round, if the Comet make it there, have the updated links to go right to the standings so we can drop them into the chat if people want to take a closer look at them. We're not going to do that for the first round. You got to get through the first round. You got to earn that privilege. Lauer throws the ball down there. We're about ready to go. Andy Guzman's going to be your leadoff hitter. As soon as the game changer kicks in, it's close. I can see that. We'll get it going. Lauer with a couple last-minute words of encouragement for his pitcher. It's good to interview Dan Lauer for a quick second before the game. You don't usually get that opportunity. The Comets are the second seed, Chris. And anybody who missed it, you can go back to the beginning if you want in between innings. There is a 3.5, 4 minute montage that gives all the seating layouts and all the information. All right, Andy Guzman steps in. We're ready. He's hitting 326 on the year. Rosebloom kicks and deals. First pitch. Fly ball, left field, flying around and coasting in. That's Stefan. He's under it. He'll make the play. First pitch, game time, 4 p.m. First pitch, game time, 4 p.m. 1 out, 1 pitch, 1 out. That's efficiency at its best right there. That's going to bring up number 13, and that would be Seth Wright. Foul, tipped it off. Wright this year. He's hitting 356 on the year for the right-handed hitter. Wright today. He's going to be, doesn't say, we don't have their positions yet, so we'll have to update them as we go through. Positions will come in just a minute. Rosebloom at the set. 1 strike pitch coming in. Ball down low, just misses. 1-1. Tomorrowland Traveler, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Right-hander deals. Line drive, ground ball, hit hard over to Hood. He takes one step back, steps up. Nice play by Hood. Hood takes a shimmy shake back on the step to give him a better fielding percentage. Hood fields it over to first, 5-3. Take a seat over there. 2 down in the inning. That's going to bring up number 2, Matty Guzman, hitting just under 300 on the year at 291. These Guzman brothers come to play for these Franklin Indians. On deck, number 11, Ryan Hartman, leading the team in hits. Ball inside for Rosebloom. Again, have fun with those emojis today. You got strikeout, you got home run, you got all the common emojis. We got a new common emoji in there too as well. Rosebloom from the full windup gets the call. Here it is. Ball down low, just misses. Both the pitcher and the catcher and the hitters are trying to learn this umpire zone. 2 balls, no strikes right now. Rosebloom looks in, he rocks, and he fires. Inside for a ball, 3-0. Rosebloom going to have to work back on this 3-hitter. Got the cleanup hitter on deck. Right-hander rocks and deals. Strike right there. Umpire says, yep, I'll give you that one, son. Rosebloom rocks and deals. Three. Gives up the walk. He'll take his base, and he can fly. He's got speed down there. All right, here we go. Number 11, Ryan Hartman. Big fella's leading the team. Rosebloom at the set. Looks in. First pitch swinging, popped up behind Dean at shortstop. Now he's going to come in the wind, bringing it. Dean comes in and he'll make the catch. Third out of the inning. We'll stay right here with you for the bottom half of the inning. Tough game today. In a high sky like this, it's not going to be easy to see the ball. I can tell you looking up, my eyes are struggling just a little bit as we do it. We're glad you're here with us. Playoff baseball as we go in for the states, the Comets and the Indians. If you missed the opening of the game, go back and check out the 3.5, 4-minute montage that was put together for the game today. It'll give you an update on everything that is going on building into this game. Welcome into Surf Bum. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming in. Welcome into Space Mountain Dave as we move to this bottom of the first. Welcome into Amara, Gloria Thibodeau, Jason Thibodeau, Monorail Molly's in the control center helping us out. She'll be controlling everything backstage, which I appreciate. Thank you today. Paul Engel's on the scoreboard. Amara is on the stats. Debbie Bernfeld's going to be giving pitching information. So that'll be good. Casey's Court of the World says the intro was stellar. Well, thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. Great pitch count in the inning. Yes, it is. Great pitch count in the inning. Comets pitcher out there did a great job. We'll see if the Indians pitcher can match him. He did match him last time these two teams played. He did match him. Ben Duschendorf coming up, hitting 179. Duschendorf finishing his final warm-ups. Defensively, let's take a look at how we're going to come out here. in just 1 second. Got to let Game Changer kick up. Two more pitches, it looks like, for the Franklin Star. Nope, one more coming down is what I heard. Dean, Myler, and Bolster are going to be the first three in the Comets order. Comets are going to send to the plate today in the following order: Dean, Myler, Bolster, Stefan, Lauer, Hood, Ben Hayen, Goodwin, Armenis. Your DH will be Goodwin, who I'm trying to figure out who he's batting. He's batting for the pitcher. He will be batting for the pitcher today, Rosebloom. We'll give you your defensive alignment in just a minute. Duchendorf is on the hill. Dean's ready to step in. Right-handers get ready to throw his first pitch of the state tournament for 2024, and it is line drive, hit up the middle, one hopper over to second. Ball spin a little bit, fielded and thrown to first, safe, pulled him off the bag. E4 pulls him off the bag on the wide throw. Dean hustles down and beats out the error, pulled him off the bag. Throw was there in time, but guess why? That's going to bring up Myler with a chance to drive Dean around. Right-hander Duchendorf looks over. Dean gets his lead. Here comes the pitch. Line drive, hit hard, base hit into left. Myler continues to be hot this year. Dean will hold. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Comets with a big contingency of fans up top above me. Coming up, senior leader, captain, number 16 today, Tommy Bolster. Bolster in there, waiting on the pitch. First pitch comes in, and that's a strike.
You get better. You get better.
Right-hander rocks and fires, brings it in. Strike right there on the first pitch. Ball way outside of the second. We got a 1-1 count going here. Bottom of the first, Comets with two ducks in available. Duchendorf out there working, 2 balls and 1 strike. Duchendorf, 2 balls, 1 strike. Right-hander rocks and deals. That's a shot. Hit the left field. Way back. See you later, baseball. They show movies on flights like that. That ball was hit every bit of 330. Driving the track up at the field. Tommy Big Fly Bolster goes long ball here at Comet Park. And the boys in white are up 3-0 in the bottom of 1. Big Fly Bob Bolster, everybody. That ball was a shot. Comets on fire early. That leadoff error comes back to hurt as Bolster hits that ball every bit of 330 up almost on top of the track here at Comet Park. That's going to bring up your cleanup hitter, number 12. Adam Stephan, your left fielder today. Comets looking to re-get things going. Stephan in there, ready to go. Addy Family Ventures, welcome in, Chris. Ball outside. Ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike comes in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stephan up there looking for his pitch to hit. Comets up 3-0 on that big play right there. Ball inside. Going to go 3-1, 3-1. 3-1 is your count. Right-hander Dushendorf out on the hill. Resets himself. Deals 3-1. Fouls that straight back towards the golf course. Somebody will have to chase that down. Space Mountain Dave, go chase down that ball. Bring it to us. 3-2 count here. Nobody out still here in the first. Ball up top. He'll take the walk. Passes it down to Dan Lauer. Coach is going to go out and talk to him. Calls time. Chuck Snee going to walk out, have a talk with his pitcher. Trying to regroup. Coach Worm comes down. He's going to have a talk with Comets catching captain. It's Dan Lauer, everybody. He's going to talk it over what he's thinking. Stefan's going to stay over at first. Talk with Coach Cameron. Correction, Coach Manone over on first. I was paying attention right there to the umpire having to talk with the coaches about something, trying to figure out what they were talking about. Wasn't paying attention for a second. Trying to read lips on what they were talking about. All right, Lauer's going to step back in. Stefan going to get his lead over at first. Lauer fouls that one off. Cuba, he's got out the pull stick on that one. Trying to spin something in the corner pocket. Foul ball, strike one. Lauer to be followed by Hood, Ben Hayen, and Goodwin. Still on the roster today. Looking down, Comets trying to see how many they can put up here in the first inning. Pitch comes in. Runner takes off for second. Throw down, going in. Throw is in time, and he is safe underneath of the tag. And a stolen base for Stefan. Great effort by Hartman throwing down, trying to catch him. Comets did have numerous stolen bases the last game against Franklin. Looks like they're going to go with the aggressive approach again today. Lauer, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner now in scoring position. Ground ball tapped, foul at the plate. 2 strikes on the hitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. At the very most, he wants to get that runner over to third with 1 away with a chance to drive him in without a hit for the next batter. Move the runner along. A productive out is key. Lauer, 0-2. Ball just takes it upside. That ball was close, everybody. Dushendorf out there at the set. Comes down. He's ready to go. Ball down low. Lauer pushing it full. Lauer works it full. Action potential pitch here with a 3-2 count. Stefan not forced. He's got a judgment call at second. 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Lauer gets up into one. Way back. At the track. At the wall. Goodbye, baseball. Lauer goes big fly. Oh, baby. That's a sweet glass of marmalade. That's a nice, long, lazy fly ball driving it out about 315 feet away. It brought the rain as Lauer goes big fly. Senior captains rocking it. Bolster and Lauer. Same inning, big fly bombs. Comets are swinging for the yard today. 5-0 here in the first. It's a nickel spot on your board. That's going to bring up number 3, your third baseman today. It is Colin Hood. Hood hitting .436 on the year. Welcome in Team Marie's place. Everybody hitting up the emojis. I love seeing you guys use those emojis. First pitch, that's a strike by Hood. Steve Browning, hello, great to see you. No, that's probably what they weren't talking about at the mouth. Fly ball, right field. This one's going to be playable. Right fielder coming flying in. Alejandro Diaz has to come running in. It barely catches its snow cone. He lost it in that high sky, I guarantee you. It is a tough sky today. You can barely see any balls when they go up. It is a heavy glare. That is a great job by Alejandro's out there to fight it and make the play. Miguel Alejandro Diaz, great job in right field. One out here in the inning. That's going to bring up the left-hander, Ben Hayen. Rocks and fires. Here's the pitch. Popped straight up. Ben Hayen fouls it behind me. Where's Paul Engel with my 7-Eleven delivery? I'm getting parched. If we were at Camden Yards, we wouldn't have that problem. Rocks, deals. Fly ball, foul, going to go out of play as well. Well up onto the roof of the shed over there and shoots back onto the girls' softball field. Ball's well out of play. It'll be a souvenir. Somebody wants to take it and run to their car. 2 strikes here on Ben Hayen. Here's the pitch. Ball way upstairs. 1-2, missed high and outside. 5-0 Comets here in the first. Not the start that Duschendorf planned, nor was it the start. He was masterful last game against the Comets. Ball down low, 2-2. Ben Hayen brings it back even. He is doing a good job with the Green Monster Manual scoreboard, yes. I'm blessed to have all my team here helping me today. I see you all, and I say graciously thank you. Ground ball hit hard over to first. First baseman picks it up. He's going to take it in. Wise drops and bobbles the ball on the flip. Why he didn't take it himself, I don't know. That's going to be E3, I guess, or E1, depending on how they score it. But it's an error nonetheless. And Ben Hayen hustling down the line. He'll be safe. 2 errors hurting this Comets, this Indians team early. They should be well out of the inning by now. It's going to bring up your DH today. Number 13, Brayton Goodwin's hitting .297 on the year for the big fella. Goody looks at one, takes it up top, and Hayen's got a masterful secondary lead out there. Sweet, geez, a whiz. You could lay out a 12-foot gator in between him and the first baseman after that secondary lead. Holy heck. Looks in there, waiting on the pitch. Here it is. Ground ball tapped, foul. McDevitt grabs the ball. At least he's paying attention. He makes the play out of bounds. Won't show in the scorebooks, but nonetheless. Armenis on deck. Ben Hayen's got a big lead over there at first. Oh, swing, and the ball comes flying back here to the cage. And he's going to take first on the strike 3 running down there. And he is safe at first, but he is out because first base was occupied. First base was occupied, so that is an out. I got to fix the camera here as it's skewed a little bit. There we go. Armenis takes a ball, everybody. That ball came right into our front yard. Hello, it's Joey's World. Welcome in. Check swing. That's a strike. Right-hander on the hill. Pitch count going up. Duschendorf's had 29 pitches in his first inning. Ball upstairs, 2-1. Armenis with a chance with 2 outs. The Comets have batted the lineup in this first inning. Still a chance to drive in another one here. Runner on second. Armenis with a shot could bring him in. Armenis waits on it. Strike right there inside. 2-2. 2-2. Ground ball tapped over to third. Third baseman charges. Can't make the play on the backhand. That's going to be an infield hit for our menace. That was right down, softly tapped on a spin down the line. And a very tough effort. Guzman came flying in and could not make the play. All right, here comes your shortstop, Harrison Dean. 0 for 0 today, got on base with an error. Fouls that one off as the runner was stealing. He'll have to go back. Line drive to center field. Base hit for Dean. That's going to drive in a run. RBI single. And the Comets have batted around and are going through again. 6 run on the board. First and second still. RBI single for Dean. Here comes Myler. Myler 1 for 1 today. Pitch upstairs, gets away from the catcher. Runners are going to take off in advance. Throw down to third is not in time. Pop straight up. Second baseman over. First baseman there. He'll make the play. There's your third out. Comets put up 6. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back in just a minute with the top of the second, everybody. All right, coming back in, Roseboom. Roseboom getting his loosening up pitches. Rosebloom coming into this inning had a great pitch count his first. Dusendorf had 36 pitches his first inning, which is kind of crazy. That's a lot for a first inning pitcher. We'll see how that plays out as this game goes on. Comets first, 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, 2 left on base. All right, it's going to bring up number 17, Spencer Longwood. He is a team leader in almost every category there is. This young gentleman can flat out play. Right-hander Roseboom on the set. Rocks and fires. Ball down low. 1-0. Roseboom looks in. He's got the pitch. Here it comes. Line drive hit hard over to the shortstop area. Dean's got it. Throw to first. Long throw. Got it by a hair step. Nice play by Harrison Dean. going to bring up the pitcher record today, Ben Dusendorf, hitting 179. Rocks delivers. Fly ball, left field, playable. Steffen's calling for it. 2 outs in the inning. It's going to bring up the big first baseman for the Indians, hitting 265. It's Jacob Wise. Welcome in, Mr. Fulton. Big swing and a miss. That's a strike. Ball upstairs. Hit him. Hit him. Got him on the elbow. Umpires calling it foul ball. Umpires calling it foul ball. Now he's changing his call. Looks like he's going to call it hit by pitch. The umpire is changing his call. He originally called foul ball. Now he's going to hit by pitch. Here comes Coach Worm out to ask about the call. Looks like Coach Worm is bringing up the fact that he leaned into the pitch. He said his piece to the umpire. The umpires responded. Coach Worm still extremely animated right there in front of you. Says his piece, gets it across. He's accepted the call, whether he likes it or not. He's walking away, and we're going to get back to live action here. As number 1, Bryce Allen, who leads the team in walks, steps in. Allen hitting 135 on the year. Right-hander Rosebloom rocks and deals. Popped up down the first base line. Catcher back. Now back behind the plate. The ball being blown all over. Lauer falls and makes the play. Oh, what a play by the senior captain. He went out of your screen for a minute, and then he fell back in, and he makes the play on the ground. Had to fall back. The wind blowing that ball around as it got up in the atmosphere. Comets get out of it. Great pitch count for Rosebloom after 2 innings. Only 16 pitches thrown. That'll drive him long. Comets had the whole entire Comet lacrosse team up on the field supporting the baseball team today, watching and cheering them on. Those boys are now heading back up for their scrimmage or practice today. Second inning for Franklin. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. A lot of you have been asking about how Preston was doing this year throughout. We have a lot of followers that follow the channel and know about Preston in the part of the channel and what he does. And he's had a good year, and he's really happy about this year. And he's excited about this playoff time frame and what he's done out there. On the field, learning from a senior captain at shortstop. He felt he's learned a lot there. He also felt that he's done really well playing behind Logan Myler. Logan Myler is been the starting second baseman. He's been absolutely on fire, leading the team in every category there is. So Preston just said he's had a good year. He's learned a lot from the coaches. He's learned a lot playing behind some senior athletes and a junior athlete, his peer, that has been on fire. And he's excited about the state tournament and excited about next year and what's to come. So we're excited, having a good time here today. Bottom of the second coming up here. Bottom of the second coming up. Comets going to send up 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup. 3, 4, 5 in the lineup here in the second. And that will be Bolster, Stefan Lauer, and if we get to it, Hood here in the second. Hatbox Ghost, hello, welcome in. Yeah, you missed some big fly action in that first inning, Jerry. You missed a very, I think, a real solid opening. If anybody missed that opening, of today's game. Go back and check it out at some point. Gives you a full layout of the playoffs and the brackets and where the Comets have to go, the winner of this, who they play, all that kind of good stuff. So go back and check out that. Check out the first inning, and we're ready to go to the second. We got a new pitcher on the hill. They're going to bring in the lefty. That is going to be Andy Guzman. Andy Guzman coming in, the lefty, to pitch here for the Indians. Bolster steps in there. He's ready. One strike already called. Bolster fouls that one off. No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second inning here. Comet Park. A heavy cloud day. Rain is in the forecast. It's just how long it takes to get here. Did rain early this morning with a light shower. Ball upstairs. I am surprised not to see more JV players out here watching and cheering on. That's surprising. Ball upstairs, 2-2. Unless they might have had practice or preparation. They may be in the county playoff for the JV conference, and that may be why they're not here. I hope that's the reason they're not here. That would be a good reason. Ball inside. Bolster's going to push it full again to 3-2. He had a pretty good outcome his first at bat, 3-2, hitting the ball every bit of 330. Ball upstairs. The Comets stolen base leader will take the first base action. Comets, that's not the guy you want to put on if you're the Indians. He leads the Comets in stolen bases. Going to bring up Stephan. Stephan today 0 for 0. He reached his first time on an error. Correction, he reached his first time on a walk. Inside corner, catches it for a strike. 0-1. Bolster gets his lead. Going to be a little bit tougher to go with that left-handed pitching of Guzman. Looking at him. Takes his steps. Got a 4-step lead. Nice lead over there. Throw to first. He's back in. Still got more time. Pitch comes in, line drive, center field going to fall in. Base hit in front of the center fielder. Stephan with a single. Great effort in center out there by Duchendorf, but he just couldn't get close enough to make the play. Single out there. Runners at first and second here. Nobody out. Here comes Lauer. Lauer hit one that looked like it was going to be a lazy fly ball. That ball got a mile high, and it just kept going and kept going and kept going. And when it landed, it was big fly baseball for Lauer. Looking for his second at bat. He's going to bunt. Going to lay it down. Senior captain lays it down. They're going to try to go to third. And they do not get him. He's safe. The third baseman didn't cover and then tried to tag the bag. And the runner dived in safe. It's going to end up being a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice. The coach comes out for the Indians and says, what the heck? But then he realizes his player was not on base. That'll be an infield hit, actually, is what it'll go down as. Fielder's choice or infield hit. Most likely, I would call it an infield hit and give it to him. Actually, technically, no. Fielder's choice for Lauer. Fielder's choice. Play should have been made. Player was off the bag. He beats it out. Fielder's choice. Here comes Hood. Bases loaded. Fouls it straight back. Got to love it, the fact that Lauer, who goes big fly the at-bat before, is not selfish, team-oriented, and tries to lay one down to help his team. That's a captain. Running for Lauer will be number 4, Rory Reinhardt. He's got wheels. 0-1 pitch coming to Hood. Line drive right at the shortstop base hit. Got to get over his head. 1 run will score. Here comes another one. Stephan coming in. Play coming in. Throw going to third. No throw. 2-run RBI for Colin Hood. The on-base percentage leader for the Comets comes back in and drives it. Nice job by Hood. Comets put up 2 more. Welcome into Disney Baker and James Ruford. Hello. Welcome in. Third baseman over to talk. The 2 brothers, the Guzman brothers on the hill, talking things over, trying to change what's going on in the game right now. 8-0 Comets here in the second. Van Hayen steps in, first and second, nobody out. He's going to lay it down, pulls back. There's a strike. Eight nothing here. There you go. Van Hayen lays it down, soft butt. Looks to third, not there, going to first, going to throw him out. 1-3 on the sacrifice. Van Hayen on the sacrifice. 1-3, both runners advance. With a base knock now, the Comets can drive in 2 more. Catcher calling out defensive alignment. Braden Goodwin stepping in, hitting .297. Right-hander deals. Swing at the changeup, way out in front of it. Good Lord, he took about 15 miles per hour off the pitch, and he was out there waving a fly swatter. That's tough for a batter when you look in heat and you get that change. Man, it can make you look like you don't know what you're doing. Then the next pitch, you can maul the ball. Ball upstairs, high, 1-1, steps back out. One ball, one strike, one out here in the second. Line drive right at the second base, and one hop, it's going to get past him. E4, as good, he drives it over to the right side. It was a one-hopper right in front of the second baseman. He yanked his head out of the way, pulled his glove, and the ball went scooting past him, right almost between his legs. E4. No RBI of the play, but it's a run scored for the Comets. They are up 9. Great job by Goody to get the ball in play. You get the ball in play, things can happen. Armena's going to step in here. 1 out in the inning. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss up top, trying to drive that high heater, and he doesn't catch up with it. 9-0 here, bottom of 2. Armena steps in. Dean, the leadoff hitter on deck. Runner at first, almost get picked off. Oh, a bad throw by the pitcher, or they'd have had him. Unfortunately, Guzman either slipped or something. Left-hander Guzman deals up top for a ball. Armenis, 1-1, 1 out. Here's a pitch. Popped him up. Going to be out of play. Back up on top of the hill. All the parents ducked their head and ran. Coming to you on Comet Network here today. Comets up 9-0, bottom of 2. Do not sleep on these Indians. They are a solid team. This game's not over till it's over. Every Comet starter has been on base. How about that? Ball outside, 2-2. Great content there, Mike. Great pickup. Watching split screen. First inning left, current inning. Way you go, Hatbox. Multi-talented. Ball down low. Armenis pushes it full. Comets are chirping on the sideline. They're into the game. And rightfully they should be. It's a state tournament playoff game. Winner advances, loser, it's the end of their season. For seniors, it's their end of their high school career. Ball down low, he'll take the walk. Bases are now loaded for Harrison Dean. Dean hitting .435 on the year going into today. He leads the team in hits going into today. He has another one already. He's looking for more here. Comets could push this to a double-digit lead with something productive here. 1 out in the inning, an out could get a run in. Guzman looks in at the stretch. Rocks and deals. Dean drives it over to third. Third baseman goes to second. He'll not get it. It's an error at second base. The second baseman drops the ball. Second baseman drops the ball on the fielder's choice. Indians give up another one on the error to the Comets. Man, tough day out there for Allen. He's just having a tough one. You feel for players on days like that. That's going to be an E4 on the play. Fielder's choice E4. No earned run, or no run batted in on it. Comets still only have one out, and here comes Myler. 10-0. Left-hander deals. Guzman gets slapped down the left field line. That's going to fall 8 extra bases. Down the line. It's all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs are in. Left fielder's raising his hand in the air saying, hold up, it's beyond the fence. Myler with the stand-up ground rule double. Comets lead 12-0 here in the second. 12-0. Myler with a stroke down the line. The hottest hitter on the Comets team remains that way. This junior has just scorched it all year long. 12 bumps for the Comets. Come on, Paul. You're getting slow on me in old age. Should be able to keep up with all this runs. Paul's multitasking, I guarantee it. All right, coach is going to go out and talk to him. 12-0. Bottom of 2, 1 away. There we go. Thank you, Paulie. I know you're busy. Thank you. Meeting on the mound right now. Coach Snee going out to talk to his team. I guarantee you he's talking to them about, hey, guys, we got to make these plays. We're giving them way too many. They have. Right now, already in the game, and looking at the box score, Franklin has committed 6 errors today. 6 errors. That's a tough one. It's when you're playing in a regular game, that is a huge mountain to climb. When you're playing in a state playoff game, that's an insurmountable mountain to climb to give a team 6 errors. Other than the catcher, because of the courtesy runner, every Comet starter has touched home plate. Well, there you go. That's another great stat by Peanut. All right, here comes Bolster in. Left-hander Guzman, second and third, 2 runners out there. Bolster swinging a miss. Tommy Big Fly. He's having a good day today himself. He's 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, and a walk. Bolster having a great day today. Ball down in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Pounces all over that one. Great job by Hartman behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Where's everybody watching from today? We got 40 people in here watching right now. What part of the world, what state are you watching from? The kids love to see it. The kids love to see it, so don't let me down. Let me see 30 responses plus in there. Help me out today. It's a small request. Pop foul down the right field line. Going to be all golf course ball. Golf course ball. Back-to-back bat around innings. How you doing? For the Comets here today. Drop it in the chat. Brooklyn, New York in the house. South Florida. Swing and a miss by Bolster. He goes down with a big cut there. Nice pitch by Guzman. 2 outs in the inning. Going to bring up Stefan. Ponacana, Florida. I know I'm saying that wrong, Baker. EGN Sports. What's up? Atlanta, Georgia checking in. What's up, EGN? How you doing today? Illinois in the house. First pitch comes in. Ball right there. Louisiana in the house. North Florida. The Great White North. Canada is in the house, everybody. Canada in the house. Left-hander looks and deals. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit hard over to short. Picked up by the third baseman. Oh, what a spin move by Guzman. That's a beautiful play by number 2. Pitcher on the hill. His brother on third, Matt Guzman, with the spin play at third base. What a job to end the inning. But the Comets have put up a dozen in 2 innings. We got anybody else? Sparkly Pinks in here. Welcome in. California in the house. We got the whole country covered. We got Canada covered. I saw the UK in here earlier at the start of the game. I'm loving it seeing friends from all over the world, people from all over watching high school action here today. We'll be right back. Bottom of the second coming up in just a minute with more Comet action. Hang tight, everybody. All right, we're back to live action here. Top of the third coming up. Rosebloom goes back out on the hill, and you know what? His pitching numbers are really good right now. Rosebloom keeping the numbers down, and that's why he is on top of his game. Coming in to hit for the Indians, going to be number 4 here in the third. Ben Bradenberg hitting 143. Bradenberg due up to lead off this inning. He'll be followed by the top of the order, Guzman and Wright. That'll be Andy in the lineup. Right-handers back on the hill. Let's rock and fire this. Debbie Bernfeld putting all the stats for the pitchers into the chat. Please take a look there. Line drive up the middle, off Rosebloom's glove. He knocks it down. First pitch, 1-3. That's an out. That ball was stung, but Matty knocked it down and got the out. 1 out here in the inning. Coach is just going to check on his pitcher. He's just making sure he was good. That's it. Top of the order. The quick hitting, slicing the ball. This young man hitting 326 on the year. Andy Guzman leads the team in stolen bases, and he is hitting it well this year. Guzman today coming up there. He is 0 for 1. First pitch, swinging again, driving it to the right center gap. Bolster comes flying over in the gap. The center fielder cruising like a elk out there, taking stride after stride with those large legs. He comes in and takes a double. That's where doubles go to die today. Tommy Bolster's glove. 2 outs here in the inning on 2 pitches. Rosebloom keeps this up. He could pitch into next week with 1 pitch outs. Surprised that Franklin's not trying to push him a little bit. Here's the pitch. Ball down low. 1-0. Kay Wilby, hello. Welcome in. Ball down low. 2-0. William, hello. Welcome in. Ground ball tapped over to short. Third baseman Hood's going to try to cut it off, and he can't do it. That's going to go down as an E5. E5. Third baseman came over to cut it off, went into his glove. He fell down and tripped and slipped on the grass. First Comets error of the day. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Popped up, first pitch in the center of the infield. First baseman over. Armentis calls off the second baseman. He'll take it. That's the end of the middle of the third. That was a quick inning as well. Pitch count remains down. Rosebloom only 22 pitches in. Only 22 pitches in. Going to the bottom of the third. Comets are going to send up 5, 6, 7. Lauer, Hood, Ben Hayen. They're going to send him up. It looks like Andy Guzman will make his way back out to the mound. The left-hander is going to stay out there. Obviously, these Franklin athletes are frustrated. They're still hustling out, which is good, and coming to play. It's a tough, tough day when you've had your defense let you down a little bit and you're chasing the equivalent of, 2 touchdowns almost. That's a tough one to overcome. Lauer's out getting himself loose. Hope you're having a great day wherever you're watching from today. Hopefully your life is going well. Let me get up that. Thank you, Paul. Bottom of the third. Comets pitcher Matty Rosebloom. 22 pitches, 13 strikes through 3 innings. 22 through 3. Is that 7.1 pitches per inning, I think, roughly? That is a nice number for the Comets pitcher. All right, lefty Guzman's almost ready. Guzman, since coming into the game, has thrown 30 pitches. Lauer's about ready to lead it off. Big crowd out here today at Comet Park. Big crowd out here today at Comet Park. A lot of people out here watching. All right, the lefty Guzman's ready. Lauer's ready to go. Fly ball hit over toward second base. Second base and first base. And first baseman calls it, says, nope, I'm taking this one. We've got a defensive change at second base. Goodman is going in at second base. Matt Goodman now in at second base. So defensively for the Indians, it's Logwood, Duschendorf, Alejandros Diaz in the outfield. Guzman, Swift, Goodman, and Wise around the infield. Colin Hood now stepping in. Hood today 1 for 2. Hood with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Ball outside, 2-0. Right, lefty-hander Guzman deals. Inside, caught the corner, 2-1. Oh, he swings the ball up top. He saw that high cheese and couldn't avoid putting a cracker to the cheese and swung right through it. Hood up there, taps the plate. He's ready to go. Left-hander Guzman comes to the set. He delivers. Ground ball hit hard over the third. Bounces over the third baseman. That's going to be a single. Nothing you can do about that on a tough break over there. Ground ball hit hard. Bounces over his head. Nothing you can do. Good break for Hood as he stays red hot. Here comes Ben Hayen. Devin Ben Hayen, your starting right fielder. He's 0 for 1 today with a run scored on a fielder's choice. There is a 10-run rule, Hatbox, but I believe it's after 5. Ball upstairs. 1-0. Left-hander looks in and deals. Nope, going to first. That was a unique move. His foot comes off and steps off in the middle of motion. That is a really nice move by Guzman. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Hood gets his lead. Tough to steal with the lefty. Going back to first. Hood's back in diving. Somebody's going to get out the Tide and Ajax to get that uniform clean. And hanging, waiting on the pitch 1-0. Here it is. Fouls it straight back. Make a play on that one. Welcome in, Nathan. Curtis family, why didn't you make a play on that? Swing and a miss. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, okay. See what happened was lefty rocks and deals. Swing and a miss. Ben Hayen can't go anywhere. Base is occupied. That'll go down as a strikeout. 2 outs here in the inning. Here comes Goodwin. Braden Goodwin today. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, an RBI, a run scored. Strike on the corner. Throw to first. Back in. Hood diving in the dirt again. Ball outside. Well, Zach the Potato, the starting pitcher, Dushendorf, that went today, he pitched excellent against the Comets the first game around. And he actually held the Comets down to just a run or two through 5 or 6 innings the last time they played each other. So I think it was a good start by the coach. Big swing and a miss. That's a strike by Goodwin. I think it was a good start by the Indians coach. Some days you just come out of the mound and your stuff maybe not be there, or a team sees you a little bit better and stuff happens, and that's probably what happened today. Plus, he wasn't helped by his defense. 6 errors today for the time that he was in. Those errors hurt. Curveball, strike 3, and that is catcher's interference called right there. Catcher's interference. Hartman reached in and caught the bat with his glove trying to catch that curveball, and that's going to be catcher's interference, and that'll go down as another error, honestly, for Franklin. And the runner goes to first. That would have been strike 3 because Goodwin was off pace with that curve that caught him off guard. That's going to bring in the 9th hitter, Armenis. Line drive to left field. Is it going to fall? No. Nice play out there in left field by Logwood. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. 12-0 here as we play in the 4th. We will be right back here momentarily, everybody. All right, here we are coming back here, top of the inning. Comets defense remains the same. No changes to start this one. We're going to be at the middle of the lineup today for this inning in the 4th. For your Indians, it's going to be Hartman, Logwood, and Dushendorf. 4, 5, 6 in their lineup this inning. Lauer throws it down. Tags played there. Comets are feeling pretty confident right now with the score. They're playing out there with a relaxed atmosphere, a focused, relaxed atmosphere. Roseboom definitely appreciates that, a focus by his defense behind him. Logwood steps in. He is 0 for 1 today. Yes. Rosebloom kicks and deals. Second pitch up top for a ball, 2-0. Logwood, Hartman in there now, apologies. 0 for 1. Up there, ready to go. 2-0 pitch coming in. Popped up. That looks like it's going to be well out of play, and it will be. You're going to need to have a golf bag to get a hold of that one. Debbie Bernfeld putting stats in for your pitchers throughout the game into your chat. And Mara putting you updates on the innings. Appreciate all of our support here, helping us today. Foul straight back. Nope, over my head. I can't make the play. Two balls, two strikes. Hartman steps back in. He's ready to go. Down low, 3-2. We go full. Three-two pitch. In the dirt. That'll be a leadoff walk. Right in the middle of the lineup. Not what Comets want. Not what any team wants for that factor. Coming up now is going to be number 17, Spencer Logwood. He's the everything for this team this year. Leader in many of the top offensive categories. 0 for 1 today. Hartman will get his lead over at first. Rosebloom will go from the stretch. At the set, here's the pitch. Pop straight up, might be playable. Lauer's over, first baseman over. Armenis Lauer, they can't make the play. It's in the dugout for the Indians. Great hustle by the Comets' first baseman and catcher. Courtesy runner for the catcher. Will be the number 5, Vincent Rawlings. Courtesy runner for the catcher. Right-hander throws the first. Back easily. Rosen steps back in. From the set. Ball down low. Lauer throws down to first. Nice pick down there by Armenis. Runner's back. Lauer not hesitant at all to whip the ball down to first base. Right-hander at the set. Line drive toward the right field. Ben hands over. He's under it. He'll camp and make the play. That's an out. First out of the inning. That's going to bring up Ben Duchendorf. He's hitting 179 on the year coming into today's game. He's 0 for 1 today. Strike right there. Throw to first on a pickoff. He's back. Rosebloom concerned about Rawlings over there and potential speed. Tries to keep him close. Right-hander in the bat, ready, waiting on it. There goes the runner. Fly ball, center field. Bolster's back. He's in his tracks now. He'll make the play. 2 outs in the inning. Rawlings returns to first, hustles back. 2 down. That's going to bring up 265 hitting Jacob Wise, first baseman. 2 outs here in the inning. Franklin coach trying to make things happen with a hit and run there. Trying to make some spark for his team. Rosebloom looks over at first. Here's the throw over to first. He's back easily. Rawlings still has several seconds over there. He can advance his lead. He's getting back easily right now. Wise up there, ready to go. No recorded at bat yet. Strike right there. Wise was hit his first at bat. 1 strike. Runner takes off. Pop foul. They're going to run Rawlings down. His teammates keep don't let him. He's had those bases stolen twice. And balls have been either in play or out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Rosebloom looking to finish this out. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Bolster comes running in, and that'll be the first hit of the game for the Indians. No hitter knocked away here in the 4th. Great job by Rosebloom. Now he's just got to focus on finishing the game out. Here comes Matt Goodman. He's played in 6 games this year. He's hitting .385 in the 6 games he's played. Runners at first and second here with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Big pitch. Big pitch, big cut. Strike right there. 0-2. 0-2. Right-hander at the set. Looks in. Bent at the waist to take the call. Here's the pitch. Line drive center field. Bolster can't get there. That's going to fall in. Runner holds up in third. They're going to cut it. No, it gets away from the first baseman. And Lauer's going to have to come in. It gets away from him. And he pounces on it. Runners will hold, not running themselves out. Nice cover of the plate by Rosebloom. We've got bases loaded. 2 outs here in the inning after a walk and 2 base hits with 2 outs. Comets do not have any current action up in their bullpen. That's going to bring in Ben Bradenberg. Bradenberg 0 for 1 today, hitting 143 on the year going in. First pitch right down the pipe. That's a strike. Bases loaded. A little bit of heat. A pickle in here. There's a pickle going on. Things are fired up. They're turning up the heat. Rosebloom going to try to sweat out of it. 0-1 pitch from the right-hander. Here it is. Breaks one off, and out in front of it, way out in front of it, was Bradenberg, shaking his head at that one. Now 2 strikes for the Comet pitcher. Standing up top, toes the rubber. Bent at the waist, gets the call. Looks in, he's agreeing for it. Runners get their lead. Here's the pitch. Curveball almost hits him, pulls back off. 1-2. Might be setting him up for an outside corner pitch. Right-hander Rosebloom in there. Looks in, ready for the call. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Lauer touches the plate. That'll be the out. Rosebloom works his way out of it. 12-0 remains at this half inning. We're going to go ahead and stretch it out a little bit right now because I'm not sure with the current situation how far this game will go. So let's stretch it out and enjoy it here. We'll be right back. Yeah. All right, we're coming back in. Guzman back on the hill. Coming down, throw goes to second. We're in. Comets going to be top of the order again. All right, here comes Harrison Dean back up. 1 for 3 today, run scored. That's a shot down the left field line. Foul ball, foul ball. Nice play out there in left field, getting the foul ball by Longwood. His father was a all-world at Townsend years ago, but I'll make a point out that I was actually his coach in tournament softball that taught him how to play. Wall comes inside, 1-1. Longwood is leading the team in many categories for this Franklin team. Ground ball hit hard, foul. Dean out in front of that. No balls, 2 strikes here in the fourth. Left-hander on the hill, deals 1-2. Ground ball hit hard, over to short, fields it. Dean's going to beat it out. Oh, throws him out, pumps him out by a half step. Umpire over there says, take a seat, son. You're out by a half step. We can't go to New York and check it. We'll have to roll with the call. 1 out here in the inning. That's going to bring up Myler. Myler with a shot to center field. Caught. That's going to be an out. Myler was having a great day. He still is. Finishes the day 2 for 4 right there currently. That's going to bring up Bolster. Bolster's got a big bomb this game. 1 for 2, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, a walk, and a strikeout. Bolster's made some nice plays in the outfield. Bolster takes a strike. Ground ball over to short. Backhanded E6. He didn't get in front of it. He tried to backhand it. That's a tough one out there for Seth Wright. He tried to backhand it. That thing just took a little bit of a hop, and he missed it. That should be the 8th error of the game for Franklin. It's going to bring up Stephan for the Comets. Adam Stephan, 1 for 2, 2 runs scored and a walk. Bolster over there, team leader in stolen bases. Line drive to right field. That's going to be playable, and that'll be an out. We're going to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back here momentarily, everybody. All right, we're going to the top of the fifth here. Comets are going to change pitchers here. Comets are going to go to the right-hander, Kolaric. So let's look at the final numbers. A great effort by Rosebloom through 4 innings. 4 innings pitch. Gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, no earned runs, no runs scored at all. He had 1 hit by pitch. Rosebloom, 43 pitches, 28 strikes, faced 18 batters. He is en route for the win. Top of the fifth here, Comets with 3 outs. They can end the inning. Defensively, the Comets are making some changes. In the infield, Cadzillo will now be at third. McDevitt is now at short. Myler at second. Armenis at first. Steffen stays in left. Bolster stays in center. Ben Hayen. The outfield will remain the same. Comets with some defensive changes here. Leading off this inning is going to be the left-hander, Andy Guzman, for the Indians. Comets need to hold him here for a 5-inning win and to advance them into the second round of the state playoff tournament. All right, Guzman in the game, ready to go. First pitch comes in. That's a ball down low, 1-0. Kolaric rocks and deers. Line drive over the head of McDevitt. Can't get a base hit into left field. Stafford thought about winding up and just did it. Leadoff single for Guzman, and that kid can fly. He leads the team in stolen bases with 14 going into today. That's going to bring up Seth Wright, hitting .356 on the year. Comets want to turn the Twin if they get the chance. We're going to have a slight pause. They're going to play the national anthem on the lacrosse field. We're going to pause. I will be being silent during the anthem. Everybody would please be respectful in the chat during the national anthem. I know you won't be able to hear it. Thank you, everybody, for your understanding. When they play the national anthem for one of the other fields that is close to us, lacrosse or softball, we want to respect and honor the anthem being played. Game was stopped by the umpires. We're going to get stepped back in. No count here. Runner on first. We are in the top of the fifth. Comets have a 12-0 lead. Let's get back into it. Right-hander Kolaric up on the hill. Runner at first gets his lead. Takes off. He's gone. Lauer's going to throw out with the tag. Save! He's underneath the tag. Myler takes the throw. Tag, he's in. That is the stolen base leader for the team. Guzman out there takes another one. That kid can fly. All right, McDevitt back behind the runner, toying with him, playing games. Kolarek looks in. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit up the middle. McDevitt stops it, knocks it down. Runner's going to come around home as regard. Base hit up the middle. RBI single. Runner on first. One out. Nobody out. 12-1. Stepping in is number 12, or number 2, Matt Guzman, hitting .291. Guzman today 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch comes in, it's a strike. Comets looking to twist one up here. Right-hander Kolarek looks in. Throws to first, runner back. I didn't know that. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Kolarek at the set, looks in. Pitch coming in. Foul tip, swing and a miss, caught by Lauer. That'll go down as a strikeout. First out of the inning. Strikeout as Guzman goes down. And it's going to bring up Ryan Hartman, team leader in hits, batting .354. Team leader in hits, batting .354. Hartman today 0 for 1 with a walk. Runner gets his lead at first. Right. Not going. Curveball. Strike right there. Kolarek with a big smooth bender, heavy spin. Strike one. One out here in the inning. Comets want to twist the cone if they can. Make sure of one. First, he's back. Keeping an eye on the runner there. Ground ball foul off his. Oh, that's got to hurt. I got a wooden foot, and that would hurt me. Good Lord. Off the ankle and foot. He's going to try to walk it off. Two strikes here on the hitter. The umpire trying to give him some time. Winner of this one will play the winner of Milford, Millen, Overly. That game location to be determined based on the winner. If the Comets win, it should be here at Comet Park on Saturday, weather permitting. If not on Saturday, the next available playable day, they will not play on Sundays. Tune into the channel. Make sure you're subscribed so you know when we're going to be live. Kolarek deals. Heavy curveball hits him in the back. He totally lost control of that breaking ball. Runners at first and second. That's going to bring up the hottest hitter on Franklin's team. That's Logwood. Logwood this year coming into today's game, hitting .364, leading the team in average and RBIs. Logwood today 0 for 2, so he's due. Swing and a miss up top. Big cut. Strike one. Comets want to exchange outs for bases right now. Curveball comes in just a bit low. Right-hander Kolarek at the set. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball down low, 2-1. Comets have action up in their bullpen right now. Strike right there on the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ben Duchendorf on deck. Hilarious. Back up quick to the mound. He's working rapidly at his pace. Comes to the set. Rocks and deals. Logwood fouls that one straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes remains. AB, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. Kolarek steps back up, toes the rubber. Looks in for the count. 2-2 pitch coming again. Curveball. High. Doesn't get the call. 3-2. Full count. Action pitch here with 1 away. Not a high action, but just the action. With 1 out, the runners don't have to go, but they can. And they won't. Ball 4 outside. Kolarek pitching himself into a little bit of a situation. Coach is going to go out and talk to him. Coach Warren making his way out there. He's got action in the bullpen. Here comes the defense in. Lauer's going to go out to talk. Coach Manone taking baseballs after the umpire. Coach Warren just trying to calm him down, saying, look, let's just get an out probably. Make it happen. Got to throw strikes to make it happen. You got a defense behind you. Let them play. He said his piece casually and slowly. Walks off the field. Duchendorf makes his way up. The starting pitcher and current center fielders 0 for 2 today. Any play is feasible for the Comets. All bags in the plate are open for the push. Strike right there. First pitch, Kolarek. The talk obviously worked because he came right out and came right after him. Kolarek back up to the hill, working from a full windup. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there, gets away from Lauer. Runner coming home. Kolarek to cover. He's safe. He's going to get in there. 12-2. Both runners advance on the pass ball. Now double action in the Comets bullpen. Double action in the Comets bullpen. 12-2 score. Pitch comes in. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Duchendorf. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's his second out of the inning. Kolarek shaking his head, saying, I should have done that before. That's going to bring up the big first baseman, number 24, Jacob Wise. He was hitting 265 going into today. Wise 1 for 1. Ground ball hit over to third. Cadzillo's got a runner and a rundown. They're going to give up another run. Hold the ball. Why he didn't go to first base with it, I'm not sure. Why he ran after the runner and didn't get the third out. Comets let another run in. It's now 12-3, and all runners are safe on the judgment error. It's not going to go down as a physical error. It'll go down as a fielder's choice. 2 outs here. It's going to bring up number 8, Matt Goodman. 385 he was hitting through 6 games. He's 1 for 1 today. First pitch comes in from Kolarek upstairs. Comets now up 9. Here comes a pitch. Line drive right field. This is going to cost the Comets even more. Another run comes home. Runners at first and second now. 2 outs here in the inning. 12-4 now. In other play, Delaney has beat Lansdowne 11-0. Delaney beats Lansdowne 11-0. Ground ball hit over to short. McDevitt charges it. Goes to second. That'll get the out. McDevitt over to Myler. That'll end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. 12-4 right now. Comets are going to have to go at it. Coach is letting them know about it. We'll be right back. Due up for the Comets, the lineup will be as follows because of the changes. Let me give it to you. Lauer's going to lead it off, the captain. Then you got Cudzillo, Ben Hayen, Kalarick, Armenis, McDevitt, and Myler. That is your lineup for this inning, barring any substitutions, changes, or re-enters. We'll see what happens. Still on the mound is the left-hander, Andy Guzman. Since coming in, he has shut the Comets down. He's only given up 2 earned runs today. 2 of the 6 runs that Comets have gotten off of Guzman have been earned, the rest unearned. All right, Lauer's ready to lead it off. Lauer is 1 for 3 today. 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. He's got a home run on the day. Comets up 12-4. First pitch, line drive, base hit down the left field line. Lauer's going to smoke one into the corner. Longwood gets it in, and we're going to have a runner for the catcher, I'm sure. Courtesy runner for the catcher. Here comes Reinhardt. Rory, speedster for the Comets, taken out there. Here comes up Cudzillo, Jaden Cudzillo. He's played in 5 games this year. He's got 5 plate appearances, looking for his first hit of the year. Good time for him to get it. Fouls that one off. 0-1. And you can feel the chill in the air. We're not going to need the air conditioning tonight. Here's the pitch by Guzman. Line drive hit hard. Base hit. There's Cudzillo's first one of the year. Good job. Good time to get it. Now Ben Hayen coming up. Comets thinking about bunting. Ben Hayen pulls back. Coach Warm trying to get those 2 runners over into scoring position. They would be the game-winning runs. Runner on first currently is the game. Left-hander looks in. Ben Hayen thinking about it again. He's going to lay it down. Nope, pulls back. Ball gets away from the catcher. They're going to advance. Runners on second and third. Pass ball. Ben Hayen can end the game with a base hit. Comets looking to walk it off. Strike coming right there. That's a walk. Bases are now loaded. We're going to have a pinch hitter for the Comets. Number 10. Oh, Bates is wearing a different number. Braden Bates is coming in. He's had 10 plate appearances. He's hitting 400. A chance to win the game. Indians will bring the infield in. Left-hander deals. Nobody out. Ball upstairs. Armenis on deck to be followed by McDevitt. Ground ball hit to the shortstop. Gets through his legs. E6. And the Comets are going to walk it off on an error. E6. And the Comets are going to walk it off today on an error as the ball goes right through the wickets of Seth Wright. And the Comets pull out a victory. That's a tough way to lose a game. Tough way there. Let's highlight some of your stars of the game. First, over at your losing team, your Franklin Indians. Highlights go to Guzman, your pitcher. That would be Andy Guzman. He was 1 for 3 today. Wright was 1 for 3 today. Wise was 1 for 2. Goodman was 2 for 2. Getting the loss today will be Duchendorf. Tough way to lose. 38 pitches, 23 strikes on there for Duchendorf. He will get the loss. For the Comets, let's look at your highlights for your Comets. Harrison Dean, 1 for 4 today. Myler, 2 for 4 today. Bolster, 1 for 3. Steffen, 1 for 3. Lauer, 2 for 4. Hood, 2 for 3. Call-outs to late inning entries for Kalarick, pitching well. Cadzillo coming in, getting his first hit. McDevitt making the last play of the inning at short. Defensive call-outs for the Comets all the way around. Spectacular defense. Tommy Bolster and the defense in the outfield. All of the outfield for the Comets today. Over the top effort for them. Comets, final highlights. Let's go at it. Catonsville, 14 runs, 10 hits, 1 error on the game. Franklin, 4 runs, 5 hits, 9 errors on the game. Winning pitcher today will be your starter, Roseboom. Comets scheduled to play on Saturday against the winner of your game between Overly and Milford Mill Millers. To be determined time and location. Tentatively, I've heard 1 p.m. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel to keep up with it. We thank all of our support today, our moderators, Jen back in Control Center, Paul Engel for running the scoreboard, Mara for stats and data, Debbie for her doing all of her pitching stuff. We appreciate everybody being here today. Great win for the Comets. Let's see what they can do in the next one. We'll see you on the next broadcast, everybody. Have a good day.